Hi, it's math time with Mrs. Depperschmidt. Today I'm going to explain some situations with probability. We're going to work with an imaginary bag of marbles. We'll talk about choosing marbles out of the bag when you can't see what's inside. And we're also going to do some work with probability on a spinner. I think you'll have some fun with this. Today I'm also going to share a joke with you, and I'll tell you the answer to the joke at the very end of the video. Here's the riddle. Who do you not want to be when you're taking a test? I'll give you a hint. It's an animal. What animal would you not want to be when you're taking a test? You can think about that, and we'll give the answer when the video is done, after we've done all the problems. Okay, first we're going to work on the situation where we have a bag of marbles. And I've drawn an imaginary bag containing some marbles. In the bag are 8 blue and 2 orange marbles. We're going to try to find the likelihood of these different possibilities. What is the likelihood of choosing an orange marble when you can't see, if you put your hand in without looking? The likelihood of choosing a blue marble, a red, and the likelihood of choosing orange or blue. Those are 4 different situations that we'll talk about and explain. Once again, there's the marble bag. There are 8 blue marbles inside and 2 orange marbles inside. We're going to get a volunteer to choose a marble out of the bag. And for each situation, we need to decide if it's more likely, less likely, equally likely, certain, or impossible. And I'm guessing that you've already seen that one of those situations is most definitely impossible to occur when you're choosing from a bag that you know only has orange and blue marbles. Let's find out. What is the likelihood? How certain is it that from that bag of orange and blue marbles is it that we will draw out an orange marble if we're not looking inside? More likely, less likely, equally likely, impossible, or certain? The chance of drawing an orange marble is less likely. So I'll add that here while you're thinking about the chance of drawing a blue marble when you put your hand into the bag. Here's the picture once again. What is the likelihood when you don't look, you sneak your hand inside the top of the bag and draw out a marble? How likely is it that a blue marble will come out in your hand? You can see that because there are more blue marbles in the bag, it's more likely that you'll draw a blue one. More likely than an orange. You may be scratching your head about this next item. How likely is it that we will get a red marble? When you remember what the options were, you'll be able to see. Is it more likely, less likely, equally likely, certain, or impossible to get a red marble from this bag? There's no mystery there. That one is impossible. And the likelihood of getting either orange or blue, as you can see, those are the only kind of marbles in the bag. It's certain that you'll get one of those when you choose one without looking. So that's a certainty. The likelihood is 100%. And that's one way to think about problems with probability. think, will I probably get an orange? It's less likely for that to happen. Will I probably get a blue? It's more likely. It's impossible for red, and it's a certainty that your marble will either be orange or blue. And that's how probability works. Next, we're going to talk about a spinner. That's not correct. We're going to save the spinner for another day. We're going to ask this question. If we wanted to make it more likely that an orange marble would be chosen from the bag, what would we change? What would we change some of the marbles? How would we change some of the marbles for it to be more likely to draw an orange? Once again, we will show the picture of the bag of marbles. And we are able now to trade out and do what we want to make it more likely to draw orange. In order for that to happen, here's the solution. We would do this. To make it more likely that orange will be chosen, we'll trade some of the blue marbles for orange ones. We'll just take out blue and replace with an orange. And the more of those we do, the more likely it will be that an orange will come out of the bag when we choose. I've decided we're going to save the spinner problem for another day, but I will tell you the answer to the riddle. The animal that you do not want to be on the test is a cheetah. I thought that was a cute joke that was given to me by a former student. I know you're having a great day. Please remember to be kind. I'll see you at school.